Humans have explored space to a great extent. We have walked on the moon, and we have sent robots and satellites to many planets. Some satellites even left our solar system. But the shocking part is that humans have not been able to explore all the secrets of the planet where they actually live on, especially the deep, dark oceans, where even sunlight cannot reach, and which are still considered more difficult to explore than space. About 70% of our Earth is covered by oceans, of which even 5% has not been explored yet, and 95% of it is still filled with secrets and mysteries. Because in these deep oceans, such creatures used to live and possibly still live, which looks extremely strange and scary to see. So today, we are taking you into the dark depths of the oceans and tell you about 7 deep-sea creatures that actually existed in this world. So watch this video till the end. Number 7. Mosasaurus. You must have heard the name Tyrannosaurus rex, which was the most powerful hunter on land. But in the same time period, a creature lived deep inside the oceans that was just as powerful and deadly. This was Mosasaurus. That ruled the oceans about 80 million years ago. Mosasaurus was 15 to 18 meters long in size, and this creature moved through the ocean super fast, like a submarine. It had a long, strong tail that helped it move with lightning speed in the water. The face of Mosasaurus looked like a dinosaur, but it was not a dinosaur. It was actually a marine reptile, and its body looked like a mix of a giant lizard and a shark. Mosasaurus was so powerful that it hunted sharks, whales, and sometimes even smaller Mosasaurus. It attacked its prey from below and pulled it in, the same technique that modern crocodiles use today. But Mosasaurus was way more dangerous and powerful than crocodiles. Mosasaurus was not a dinosaur, but because of its extreme power, it was given the name Tyrannosaurus rex of the sea. Number 6. Megalodon. About 2 million years ago, a creature lived in the depths of the ocean that was bigger than human imagination. The sharks we see in the ocean today, that appears much more dangerous and powerful, like the great white shark. But if we compare these sharks with that creature, then all these sharks would seem like small fish in front of that creature. This was the largest and most powerful sea creature. Its name was Megalodon. Its size was approximately 60 feet. And if we talk about its teeth, a single tooth could grow up to 7 inches long, about the length of a normal human hand. These teeth were razor sharp, almost like swords. Megalodon's jaws were so insanely powerful that it could produce up to 40,000 pounds of pressure, which is enough to crush the bones of a whale or any other animal. Scientists say that Megalodon got extinct about 2.6 million years ago. But the interesting thing is that even today, some people believe that descendants of Megalodon could still be hiding deep in the ocean, because nearly 70% of the oceans is unexplored. So who knows? Megalodon is truly extinct, or it is still alive somewhere in the dark depths of the ocean. Number 5. Kraken. You may have seen a massive octopus-like monster in many stories that drags entire ships down into the ocean. For a long period of time, people believed it was just a myth. But that strange-looking creature lives in the deep ocean. Its name is Kraken, also known as the giant squid. This terrifying creature does exist in reality, and it may still be living deep in the oceans today. This giant squid is approximately 40 feet long, and its eyes are about the size of a basketball. They are so big that they can see even the slightest movement in the darkest parts of the ocean. This creature has 8 long tentacles, which are sharp like blades and covered with powerful suckers. And the most interesting thing is that the giant squid is so rare that humans have never even properly filmed it alive in the ocean. The first time a giant squid was captured on camera in the deep sea was in 2004. Just imagine a creature that has managed to stay hidden from humans even after we have entered the oceans. Number 4. Helicoprion. Just imagine a creature whose teeth are like rotating spiral blades. Yes, you heard it right. This was a real creature that once lived in the ocean. Its name was Helicoprion, which lived in the ocean about 270 million years ago. The size of Helicoprion was up to 25 feet. This creature looked exactly like a shark, but its most shocking and terrifying thing was its spiral-shaped jaw. Imagine a chainsaw, which is used to cut wood. Helicoprion's teeth worked in almost the same way, slicing straight through its prey. What makes it even crazier is that these teeth never fell out. Instead, new layers kept growing over the old ones, causing the jaw to form an endless rotating blade. When scientists first discovered the fossils of this creature, they were completely confused. Some thought it was a horn on its head. Others believed it was part of the tail. But later research confirmed that this terrifying spiral was actually made of teeth inside its lower jaw. Helicoprion went extinct around 250 million years ago. But just imagine if a creature like this were alive in today's oceans. How dangerous would it be for humans? Number 3. Hallucigenia. About 500 million years ago, when the oceans were filled with weird and dangerous creatures, deep inside the dark seas, a creature lived that did not look like a fish or an insect. This creature was Hallucigenia, a tiny sea creature which is only 2 to 5 centimeters long, and it looked like an alien. On one side of its body, it had sharp spikes that looks like tiny swords, and on the other side, it had multiple thin legs, which it used to walk along the ocean floor. This creature used its tentacle-like limbs to grab small organisms and eat them. At first, scientists couldn't even figure out which side was the top and which was the bottom of this creature. For years, Hallucigenia was reconstructed the wrong way, but when its fossils were re-examined using modern microscopes, scientists finally discovered its tiny round eyes. Just imagine in the dark depths of the ocean, a small spiky worm-like creature crawling around, and that was Hallucigenia. Number 2, Dunkleosteus. We call sharks the top hunters of the ocean, but about 360 million years ago, the seas were ruled by a creature that had a steel-like shield on its head and body, which protected it from almost every other predator. That's why it was known as the living tank of the sea. This creature was Dunkleosteus. Unlike sharks, Dunkleosteus didn't have normal teeth. Instead, it had huge bony plates inside its mouth that worked like sharp blades. When Dunkleosteus opened its mouth, those plates snapped shut like a guillotine, crushing its prey with more than 2 tons of pressure in just one bite. Dunkleosteus was such a massive and powerful predator that almost no other creature could survive near it in the ocean. But the most mysterious part is that this creature suddenly went extinct around 358 million years ago. A massive extinction event wiped out Dunkleosteus, along with thousands of other species. Number 1, Tylosaurus. The first creature of this video, Mosasaurus, and the one Tylosaurus both belong to the same family, which is also related to today's crocodiles and lizards family. But even though they were from the same family, there were huge differences between them. Compared to Tylosaurus, Mosasaurus was bigger and more dangerous. Mosasaurus was 60 feet long in size, while Tylosaurus' size was usually 45 to 50 feet. Where Mosasaurus is known as the deadliest predator of the ocean, Tylosaurus had its insane speed and brutal hunting style. Tylosaurus used its snout like a battering ram. First, it slammed hard into its prey, and then grabbed them with its jaws and killed them. This creature hunted large turtles, sharks, and sometimes even members of its own species. So friends, what do you think? Was Mosasaurus more dangerous because of its massive size, or did Tylosaurus's speed and savage hunting style make it even more deadly? Tell us in the comments. These were the 7 deep-sea creatures that once actually existed on our planet. Just think that humans have explored only 5% of the ocean, which means 95% is still completely unknown. So what could be hiding down there? Maybe even more terrifying and unbelievable creatures that time has kept hidden from us. What do you think? How many more dark secrets do the ocean still hold? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss our next video.